What's up, everybody? It's the kid, DJ Ramo, Power 1051, and this is the Powers Industry, home of new music and entertainment. And our guest today is, well, before I do that, my main man, Ahmed, is in the building. Ahmed, how you feeling over there? You good?
What's good, man? You
good?
Know? Yeah, I'm here, man.
You know who our guest is today?
My man, Omar Scroggins, a.k.a. Spank from Power. What's up, baby?
What's good, man?
Yeah.
What's good?
I guess you know.
Thanks for having me.
I don't know, man. You know, I was feeling the way. I know if we should bring you in or not, man. You know, me being in New York, dude, we don't really like the snitching stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Man. But yo, they wrote it like that. You know, they's like, yo, Spank was becoming a fan favorite. They had to write me. They had to make me snitch.
You was taking some of the girls from Ghost?
Probably not. Probably not. But you know, it's like either the pretty boy or the funny dude get the girl. So it is what it is.
That's true.
So before we talk about Power and, you know, its series, you know, it's come to an end, a beautiful thing. Talk about some of the other projects you've worked on prior to that.
Well, okay. So, wow. Well, I've been acting for 28 years. So I've been in a lot of Law and Orders. Probably about, I was in 5 of the normal Law and Orders, and then I was in 2 of the Law and Order SVUs. And then I did Crooklyn with Spike Lee, Miracle Boys with Spike Lee. Spike's my man. Big shout out to Spike. You know, the congratulations on that Academy Award win is definitely time. I did The Get Down. I played E in The Get Down. I did Boardwalk Empire. I did like 150 national commercials. Some things that I've been doing it so long, I don't know. Sometimes I forget. What else? I definitely did Blind Spot, Gotham. What else?
Yeah, you did Sopranos back in the day, right?
Oh yeah, see, Sopranos. Yep.
Sopranos,
Yeah.
you're forgetting.
That was Jersey, right? Sopranos was for Jersey?
Yeah, that was Jersey. We did that in.
And you're from Jersey, correct?
I'm from Jersey. I'm from Newark.
Newark,
Born and
New
raised.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Raymond boys.
We used to steal cars together back in the day.
Yeah, but you already know. New Jersey Drive there, right? You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about that though, Remo. They don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, that was crazy, that movie.
Word.
But it was shot how in accurate
Brooklyn.
was that, y'all?
Huh?
Not
How accurate was that? I'm gonna ask two. This is a question for you and Ramo. How accurate was that movie, New Jersey Drive?
You could answer. You're the actor. You could tell.
It was accurate as far as
The lifestyle.
The lifestyle, how many cars were stolen, but we didn't really like it because it was shot in Brooklyn. Not that I mess with Brooklyn is one of my favorite boroughs, but at the same time, how you gonna do New Jersey Drive in Brooklyn? Like Clinton Street is not Clinton Ave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like we didn't feel like we were there.
Right.
We didn't feel like we were represented in it.
No,
we felt like they
I
New
think
York
that they probably just didn't want to bring their cars out here because they probably got stolen at that time, so they had to film in Brooklyn.
Yo, no, Remo.
That's the first time. That's the first time I ever heard that Brooklyn is a safer place to be.
Yo, for real.
Newark was bad, bro.
For real.
Newark was really bad.
Yeah, but Brooklyn
is crazy.
Brooklyn is it's kind of like mirrors in that sense because they call it Crooklyn.
Yeah.
It's facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's just different type of crime. I think Jersey was straight cars.
I think if y'all had
robberies.
Trains, like not the New Jersey trains, I think if y'all
Yeah,
had
we
like
had
city trains,
yeah, it would have been
because
different.
back when I was growing up, when you
that
got
was
on the
our
train,
Right.
yeah,
You
but
need a
cats
car?
was getting on,
You need to get
like you
somewhere?
got on
Go
the
get a
2
car.
train. If anybody from Brooklyn remember, if you got on a 2 train, that was the train that you don't want to get because it was always a bunch of Brooklyn dudes on there, and that was the train they got on to rob you. So they would ride the trains, and you be on there, and you be like, oh, and if you wasn't deep, you was in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So
But
I could see that being a bunch of New Jersey, Newark dudes.
I can see, you know what, and that's funny. And that, I gotta correct you.
No
too.
shot at Jersey dudes.
No. I gotta correct you because see, like now that we did this interview now, like I try to tell everybody every time they say Newark, I know how it's spelt, but when you from there, you say Newark, like York. So it's like, yo, nah, I was in Newark today. You know what I'm saying? Not Newark. Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
I got you.
But it's the same, like, cause look, boom.
Isn't Diz from out here too?
Isn't
Diz from out here?
Yeah.
He's from Newark too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brought me to his hood one time. He's like, yo, this my hood. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, it's real. But
said, are we safe?
As far as for real, because as far as hoods go, I mean, Brooklyn and Newark kind of.
Yeah.
It's like if you saw Newark dudes in Brooklyn, you wouldn't think that they was from Newark. Like you would think that they was from Brooklyn, because everybody nobody thinks I'm from Jersey, first of all. 'Cause I've been working here for damn near 30 years, so nobody thinks I'm from Jersey. So when they see me, they like, yo, you a Brooklyn dude. You from Brooklyn. I'm like, I've been in Brooklyn. I did music in Brooklyn. I shot in Brooklyn a lot, but I'm not from Brooklyn. But I did some hood shit in Brooklyn.
You rapping too? You a rapper?
I do the damn thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, see, they, you know, when you talk about rap, like, no disrespect to all our young homies that's out here and what they doing or whatever, but I'm saying, like, I was rapping when Biggie and Pac was rapping, so it's like a completely different. I call it hip hop. What they do, I can't even. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to be. What could you say? I don't want to judge anybody, but what I'm saying is. The music that we were making, right? The music that we were making when Biggie, like if you were trying to get on when Biggie and Pac and Nas and everybody, when they would, that wave was real, the golden age of hip hop, which I call the golden age of hip hop because I was there when KRS-One and them was there too. So that's a whole nother era that I love too. But as far as when the gangster shit came and Biggie and Pac and Dre and all of them, Snoop and everybody, if you was doing music right then, you were making records, right. Whether or not they were coming on the radio or not, it was a record. It was it's like a little movie. It was like, now the content is a little, you know, it's a little watered down. You know, what's my man
instant,
from?
It's instant music. Just add water.
Exactly.
Microwave songs in and out.
Exactly. I know you saw the Cardi joint, right? I mean, she didn't even make it, but somebody made the joint. The coronavirus is getting real. Yeah. Coronavirus. I'm like, yo, this is what you can do.
I know if you're really from Newark if you like club music.
I love club music. You know what I'm saying? Follow me.
If you're from Jersey, you rock with you be the gangster in the club, but you dancing in the club. You don't
when
care.
That drink come on, when that club come on, it ain't nothing. I'm talking about. I ain't talking about Jersey. Word. Only other people that do that is DC dudes.
Back in the days, that was it. That's when dudes had the Gap stuff and all of that.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, you know, I remember that. You know, dudes was rocking the Gap shirts and the polka dots. And you ain't rock that?
I don't know, but this generation of YouTube,
Ramo, you didn't.
I never had polka dots.
You had to have your hair. So you Puerto Rican. You had to have your hair slicked back with the shirt and the book bag. Right. The club shirt, you know what I mean? They had all the funny colored shirts,
the sweaters, and the cardigans.
And that was you. You know you was out there.
I might have been. I might have had a couple. You know what I mean?
I did that.
Yeah, a little bit, maybe a little something.
I think I had the shoes with the silver tips and all that. I think I did that.
Yeah, he was out there, son. Running around with platinum. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Well, you know.
Let's bring it back to 2020, right? These kids
on YouTube
that was have no idea what
Big,
we're talking about.
R.I.P. my man Big.
Facts.
You know, Big did end Kwame's career, according to the way I feel about it. I don't remember. You remember Kwame? Kwame used to run around with the polka dots.
Word.
And then Big dropped that verse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
and they kind of killed that.
The polka dots. Who rocked the spot? Biggie. Yeah. Fact.
And then Kwame was just.
Yeah, I stopped listening to Kwame.
But you still listen to that.
He became a producer. He's all right. He started like writing and ghostwriting and making beats.
Yeah, a lot of
producers for a lot of people.
Yeah, he's been doing his thing. You know, no disrespect, you know, but you know, was what it was.
It was big. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think even Kwame was shocked. He was like, "The rhythm."
All right, let's take it back to 2020, right? I know you want us to be stuck in the past.
All right, let's take it to 2020, man. So let's talk about Power.
Okay. Wow.
How'd you get on Power?
All right, so I got my agent called me. You know, I was going through a tough time. My agent called me and
when you say tough time, like what you mean?
I was going through a tough time. I was homeless at the time, to be honest.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, mismanagement of funds, helping too many people, you know, you think is never going to stop coming, you know, and then my son had we got a diagnosis. My son was autistic. And then before that, my brother was brutally murdered in East Orange in the streets or whatever. He was shot 5 times.
Sorry to hear that.
In the head, 357. And then more people died, and then my other brother, you know, died from complications from, he had cancer, and then it went away, and then it came back with remission, and then he got the chemo, and then once he got the chemo or whatever, it did something to his heart. They tried to repair the heart valves, boom. So now he's gone. So both of my siblings bang gone, and then you know, and then the family broke up because of the my son's autism, going through a lot. My mother was sick with chronic emphysema and COPD, and you know, it was just a lot going on, and it wasn't a lot of work happening. It was like I was getting to the end. Everybody wanted me, but then they're like, you got the first refusal, but you didn't get the job because I wasn't one of those names, even though I was around for 20,
some odd years.
I think 24 years at the time, right? Because I was on Power for 4 years. So yeah, 24 years at the time. So what happened was I started to tell people that I'm going to be on Power. Everybody thought I was crazy because they was like, yo, look, because they used to call me the commercial king because I did so many nationals. I told you I did 150 nationals. You know, McDonald's, Domino's, TBS Very Funny, all those kind of things. So what happened was, I'm walking around, I'm telling them for like 2 weeks, I finally get the call. So I'm like, whoa, I get the call, yeah. But then they like, the character breakdown was like a grimy street dude with glasses. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what?
You put glasses on.
Yeah, no,
the
I'm
role.
just saying, just a grimy street dude with glasses. Like, if you was to look at Denzel's part from Training Day, and you look at his character description, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When he breaks the character description down, it's more than that. You know what I mean? It's just like, but that's short. So I had to make it something.
Right.
So what happened was I had my last $15. Is no lie. I had my last $15. I'm like, all right, I could go get this Metro card. You know what I mean? I could get onto this train. You know what I'm saying? And just try to do what I got to do. Or I can actually buy these glasses, come into this audition in character. Right. No matter what, go for broke. So I spent my last 15 on an actual blunt. Right. I ain't had weed in it, but because my first scene was supposed to be, I was smoking weed in my first scene. I don't know if everybody remember the first scene. I was in a rib shack. I was smoking weed.
So you went in full character.
Full character. So now I done spent the money. I'm still in Jersey at this point. I spent the money. I'm like, you know what? Look, I owe the damn Metro car. I owe them. I jumped on the damn train. I got to my audition, and I started to actually roll the blunt. When I rolled it, even though I told you it wasn't a weed in it, it was just a little bit. I just had a little bit of tobacco in it. I rolled it like it was, so it could burn smooth.
The way you learned in Newark.
Yeah, the way I learned in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Back in Newark. So
they was like, he's perfect. He's doing
when
it correctly.
When I walked in, I didn't think shit. I don't think, and Christian Cromer, the producer, the casting director, she is so awesome. You know what I'm saying? Because she was so fun. She let me light it up in the audition. Now that's how crazy.
She let you blow it down.
She let me blow it down because I didn't think that. I think I caught them by surprise because they didn't think I was going to actually light it.
Right.
Because I pulled it out and they asked you to slate and do all of that. So I pulled it out. I lit it. And now it's the scene. So I just did the scene. Boom. I did the scene, and then I walked away. I didn't even insulate or nothing. I just walked away with the glasses on, walked outside. By the time I hit the door outside, my agent was calling me like, "Yo, you booked it."
Oh, cool.
You know, so sometimes you got to just go for broke.
Yeah.
You know
Put it on the line. Put it all on the line.
Yeah.
The last $15 on the line.
Last $15.
So how long does it take to get a check after the audition and you get booked? Months, years?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm still waiting on checks.
Oh, okay.
I'm still waiting on a couple checks. You know what I'm saying?
50 ain't pay you yet?
Yeah, man. I don't think 50 got nothing to do with that money thing. You know what I mean? I think 50 is the brand.
Right. He's the face.
You know what I'm saying? He's the face, but it's cable. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, you still ain't get paid from that?
No. I got paid. Session fees and stuff like that. I got paid. But
what you mean session fees? Like,
all right, so boom.
Do you get paid like per episode?
You get paid per episode, and then, but as actors, we make our money off of residual income. You know what I'm saying? Until you get to a point where you're like an Amari or a Will Smith, or I know that's different in size or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, when you get to that point where they want you, a Martin Lawrence, Kevin Hart, you had your quote is different. You see what I'm saying? But before that, see, the whole thing is, and Michael B. Jordan, shout out to Michael B. Jordan and all of his everything that he's doing and all of his success. That's like Lil Bro or whatever. But he said something in an interview one time. He said, the fame comes first, and then the financial stability. But the crazy,
Okay.
damn it, this phone was supposed to be off. I'm sorry
That's
about
cool.
that.
It's all right.
So yeah, but so then the financial stability comes or whatever, and I didn't understand that at first because I'm like, everybody's knowing who I am wherever I go. I'm supposed to be good,
Yeah.
you know. But it's like everything takes time. You know, you get the name, the fame, and then you get the bread. That's just how it is.
You sound like an artist or a bad boy.
Hey, yo, listen. Hey, look, the Puff taught a lot of people.
Yo, Diddy, I had
yo,
to, man.
Diddy,
You
my
walked
bad,
into
Diddy.
it.
Shout out to Diddy.
Take that.
Yeah, yep, exactly. He taught us how to be paper gangsters. You know what I'm saying? But I had run-ins with him too. I had so much. Look, we gotta have another interview about the music because we can't put the because I've been around 30 years in the music and in the acting, so it's like even though people don't know that because I wasn't able to be put on have a platform for my music like I do for the acting, but you know that'll happen as well too.
You know who he reminds me of? You remember that movie, The Temptations? There's a guy. He actually played in both. His name is Leon Robinson.
Yeah, Leon, right.
He's really good dude. I know him for a long time. I was a young kid. He comes from Mount Vernon. That whole Mount Vernon movement of movies and music and all that.
I used to do.
But he played David Ruffin in there. That's who you remind me of. Like you have that kind of David Ruffin.
Wow. That's
kinda
awesome
vibe
though.
with you.
That's awesome. It is funny because they put the meme. You seen the meme? They put the meme on talking about some. He said, "Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis." They had to have me next to Leon. Say, "Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis."
Oh wow.
But it's funny you spoke about Mount Vernon. That was funny because I did a lot of music with Tony Dofat out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mount Vernon. What you got coming up? You got anything down the pipeline that you could talk about?
Not really.
Just
Things
still-
I
still
can't really talk
auditioning?
about. I mean, I got some things on the pipe, but I just can't talk about it. But as far as I'm also a filmmaker. I'm not just I'm a writer,
producer.
Yeah, producer, director. I'm not just an actor or whatever. Right. But so we got some content coming. We got some content coming.
Do you film in New Jersey? Do you keep it? No, I'm
I
kidding.
do keep it Jersey. No, I keep it all Jersey.
You gotta know these things.
No, and plus,
the Jersey people get upset.
No. I keep it Jersey, and they're giving tax cuts if you coming out here. All of these shows from New York. I think it was like Lincoln Rhymes, the show that's out now. The one that what was it called? The Bone Collector was the movie, but then Lincoln Rhymes is the show. They shoot out here all the time.
Oh, this is what
they shot Joker out here. What else? They shot a lot of stuff out here because of the tax cuts. I mean, the mayor. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. Shout out to Mayor Baraka.
He sound like the mayor of Mount Vernon.
Yeah. Shout out to Mayor Ross Baraka. Like, you know what I'm saying?
1 for you, 8 for me.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say what? They say what?
I ain't from Jersey, so I ain't really worried, man.
It is what it is.
NYC, baby.
I stay quiet. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about.
No. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna need him to
I don't
sign
want the
off.
marshals coming to your door.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna need them.
Raymo, come out. We have the house surrounded.
Yeah,
we got platinum out here. You told us you were there.
Nah, definitely. I might need him to sign off on a couple of things. So yeah, man, that's my man. Shout out to Ross Baraka.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Everybody always brings up the mayor.
Yeah, shout out to the mayor, man. Shout out to the mayor, man. You know what I'm saying? He been trying to get there a long time. He there. He doing this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you before we get away from power. Were you surprised? I mean, because you got killed off, but there was still a couple of episodes left.
Yeah.
Were you surprised at the end?
Nah. I mean,
why were you not surprised?
Because I felt like even though the writers are awesome, they got an awesome writing staff over there at Power or whatever. But I just thought that was. I mean, that's the only thing that could have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, other things could have happened, but what makes sense? You know how I knew that was going to happen? I knew that was going to happen when 50's character, Kanan, killed his son. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, Tariq is going to kill Ghost. At that point, because, and not that they telegraphed it. They didn't telegraph it. They did a great job. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way they ended my character, it's all right. But as far as the rest of the show,
So if you had your way, how would you have ended your character, or would you have even ended your character?
well,
Because
first
you
of all,
were
I definitely,
you come out being a snitch, you got to
yeah.
catch something.
Well, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, first of all, because of how it was, if I stayed alive, right? If I stayed alive, I would have wanted to stay in jail because the only thing that did not make sense about it, and it was good. It was it was great, and it was a good twist because I became a fan favorite. Now your fan favorite is a snitch. He a bitch ass nigga. All of that, I get that. You know what I'm saying? It is written. That's Spanky. It's not me. I get it. I understand. But at the same time, I'm looking at it like, first of all, it seemed rushed. You see what I'm saying? Where was I sat down, I wrote papers. What Fed is gonna let the key witness go to a store by himself? Which one? I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Feds, and now you're in protective custody. The feds would never leave you. Where the hell were they? That's all I'm asking. Where were they? You know what I'm saying? And if that wasn't the case, if I had gave them the slip, or if Spanky gave them the slip, then where was my gun? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because at least if I was going to die as a snitch, at least they ain't had to let me go out like a bitch. They had me go out like a snitch and a bitch. Dang. See what I'm saying? Think about it. Ghost done snitched on mad people. Everybody still love Ghost. Because he Ghost. Said it don't matter. Look, he said fuck his wife. He gonna fuck with Angela. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. It didn't matter. Boom. Andre Coleman. Now, I ain't gonna call him his regular name Dre or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Andre Coleman snitched on mad people. It's okay. Boom. All right. But he killed mad people. So it is what it is. My thing is, why is everybody else able to snitch and maneuver themselves, but I can't? It's like, yo, I snitch because I'm just a bitch. Well, not me. I mean, Spanky. You know what I'm saying? It's not me. But I mean, Spanky.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? People started to trust Spanky, man. You know what I'm saying? He was.
Yeah, you did look like a soldier for a while.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, until one episode. It was one episode I wasn't a soldier. Like, it's like, all of a sudden, she's like, you know what's going to happen. But my thing is this. If I'm about to get life, if Spanky is going to get life on his third fucking strike, why would 2-Bit all of a sudden tell him how to jail? Nigga, I've been in here 3 times, not you. You don't know what the fuck to do. You go like, yo, Tom is Tom, nigga. Like, that shit dumb. Like, those is my lines they gave to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm not on this show no more. I don't give a fuck. I'm not on it.
Tell them why you mad, son.
You know
Tell them why you mad, son.
I'm good, though, because my thing is this. I'm good because they gave me the opportunity to showcase my talent to a whole bunch of people, or to the world, that I would never have been able to do that. I hadn't been able to break that mold. I haven't been able to get over that hill. So I don't give a fuck about what kind of money came in, because the money coming. And the money is just measurement. Mm-hmm. Money, like blood, is supposed to flow, come in and go out, come in, go out. And it's not a problem. My problem was, why you rush my death? Why did you rush Spanky's death? You see what I'm saying? And that's the only thing that I had a problem with. Like, because it didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense. You came from having the person who got you back into the whole organization, got you everything. Tommy fired us. I got his back. I got Dre in the car. Like, I got this. I'm kidnapped this motherfucker.
You made everything happen.
I made everything happen. I stopped motherfuckers from killing people. I mean, Spanky, stopped all of this shit. And then all of a sudden, Spanky can't think. He like, oh my God, it's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just think they should have left you. I think it would have been better to leave you on Homeboy in jail.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean? And just life it up as soldiers.
Like that. You know what we say, y'all, they wrote it. I didn't write none of that stuff. I mean, a lot of the stuff I did have live and do. But I'm just saying, I didn't write, oh, yo, wherever you go, I go. You know what I'm saying? I didn't write that. They wrote, wherever you go, I go. That's what they did. So, all right. So what is it supposed to be? But it's cool, because now I don't get trapped into the Power universe. I don't have to be Spanky forever. You know what I'm saying? Spanky was a gangster Urkel. It's a
I like
fact.
that
He was
one.
a gangster Urkel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, all right, this smart little motherfucker getting the shit and say shit, quick witty shit. He lighten up the load. You know what I mean? But other than that, I love everything that happened from that. Y'all ain't watch The Get Down though?
Yeah, let's take it down. I saw you in the Get Down.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I'm a
saying?
TV buff.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it Get Down. I liked it. It was great.
It just was
It just was you gotta understand, like his power and his to Get Down.
exactly.
Well, I like
It's
to
different.
Get Down.
It's different.
Power is power, and people still reeling from it. You know what I mean?
Power was written different. It was written as authentic as you could be in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like without you could smell the piss on the in the subway. You know, it was what we could have in the artificial world. Like it was like, I would say it was like the Avengers of the hood shit.
Yeah, for me, I looked at Power as like kind of an offshot of not The Corner, The Wire.
The Wire, yes.
Because it had a combination of politicians,
Yes.
it had a combination of street, you know what I mean? But it was more of a New York version of how things would be.
Right.
Because that was Baltimore.
Right.
Baltimore was kind of more gritty, more grimy, you know what I mean? It
Right.
wasn't really, it's not known for the flashing lights where New York is.
New York
you know
is.
what I mean?
Right. So it was like I always say, it was like I didn't mean to cut you off, but it was like Sexy Sopranos to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it was like, it was Sexy Sopranos and The Wire put together because, like you said, they gave the feds a whole, like the feds were a character.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like the ghosts in them, the big distributors and it's like that, they were distros, they were characters. Then the hood people were characters. And then it, I just think that, personally, I think that, the storyline could have been could have went like I think that the whole part with the whole Latino part should have been more prevalent than the mob part, is how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? It was like we lost after Vibra, everybody died, and after he killed Pancho, it was like the whole Latino part, Hispanic part was done of the show, and that's what had everybody coming to love it.
Right.
From the first season was the marriage between the two cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like you keep those two cultures together, and then you could have threw the mob, Italian and culture within that, and then you would have got what you're supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? But
They needed you at the writing table. You needed to be at the
that's
table.
it. Somebody asked me about
You
that.
should be incorporating the writing part of this.
Yeah, man, but that's what I'm saying. That's why
you're writing your own stuff.
Word up. They was suckers, man.
Nah, they was good. Nah, they was good. They was good. But they had to pay everybody else. It's all right. They had to pay everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
So they still owe you money?
That's all he cares about. I'm trying to get you to say
it's
some
not that they
craziness.
owe me. I wouldn't say that they owe me money, but
What you mean?
they need
owe
to.
you money
They
or
bring
owe
that.
you
Them
money?
residuals need to come in. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Them residuals need to come in.
Telling you from Jersey, man. You don't
Yeah,
play that,
man.
son.
You know what I'm saying? I be trying to. I just
Tell them
tell
you
people.
a toll
I
booth
tell
away,
people,
son.
man. I
Easy
try to.
pass, nigga. Yo, Courtney, let me talk to you.
Yo,
for a
I
second.
try. Yo,
Nah,
first
nah,
of
let me
all, I
talk
try
to
to.
you.
Nah, for real, I try to stay out the way. Like that's what I'm saying. I was trying to tell Five. I was like, yo, Five. I'm trying to stay out the way, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like my dudes is hungry out here. Like,
my
yo, I
bread,
got goonies everywhere. Like, my dudes is hungry. But we keeping them at bay, man. We staying prayed up. It's all good.
That's what's up. So, yo, man, we want to thank you for hanging out with us, man.
Appreciate
Definitely
that.
had a good time with you.
Appreciate that, bro.
Any future projects you got? I know you said you can't. Let us know something, man.
Nah,
something that's
man,
on the
because
IBM. It's
I wanna
already
keep-
up,
look,
son.
well, first of
you
all,
go to IBM and see
I-
something. It's up on IBM. You can't say it's private. You know
Nah,
what
but
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying, see, it ain't up there. The like part of that is not up there yet. But I'm saying, did y'all go? I don't know if y'all went. Are y'all dog lovers or dog lovers?
Dog lovers?
Yeah.
I don't have any pets.
Nah,
Y'all don't love dogs.
I love
I
dogs.
do. Like, I like
love
watching
them when they're
other
not
people
mine.
take them.
All right, so since you like watching that,
Because
what
I don't
you
want
need
to walk nothing.
I know, but like, so then get a walker. So no, for real. Like, since you like watching that, I think you should look on Netflix. It's a show. It's Emmy nominated. It's called It's Bruno. It's a show about OD dog lovers. Now let me tell you, it's not. You know how you seen Lassie, and Lassie's like talking. He's like, oh, what is it, girl? And she's like, you know what I'm saying?
Jimmy
All of that.
stuck in the canyon.
Yeah, he said, what? What you say about Jimmy? Oh, go down to the pond. Like, so no. So now.
Are you the voice for the dog?
No.
I'm just trying to see where this is going. Trying to figure this out. Where's this going?
No, that would be even crazier. No, but it's like, it's really not about the dog, but it is. But it's really about how the owner loves the dog and he can't do anything without this dog. It's a comedy. You know what I'm saying? I play somebody that works in the pet store. But I'm like a OD. I know every ingredient about every kind of pet, cat, whatever, what food they need. I'm kind of like Dr. Sevi with pet products. Like,
so basically, here comes another check.
Yeah, right. Here comes another check. So when you go, so that's what I'm saying. Since the coronavirus is running rampant and nobody's going anywhere, it's time to sit and binge and
watch Netflix.
Definitely watch It's Bruno on Netflix. Definitely catch up on The Get Down. What else?
So basically, every time it streams, you get residual.
Yeah, they made the
more
residuals
streams,
better. The more streams, the better.
Okay.
And
so you're like a rapper telling the DJ, play my record.
Yeah,
so I
play
can
my
get a
record.
Spin.
Right,
Got
play
you.
my record.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah, keep playing the record. That's how you gotta do. You gotta keep playing the record.
Okay.
And then they changed it a little bit too because you used to have to wait a year for your money. Now you only gotta wait like 3 to 6 months. So yeah,
see that?
Keep watching that.
Keep watching
it's Bruno.
that. It's
You know
Bruno.
what I'm
It's Bruno.
It's Bruno for real.
So tell them your IGs, Instagram, how they can
All
get
right,
you. You know what I mean?
so you can catch me on OS Scroggins on IG and what else? That's my joint on IG. I don't even know. Oh yeah, Omar Scroggins on Twitter. That's right, Twitter. I'm supposed to do that. See, that's what I'm saying with the team. See, I'm such a hood nigga. See, listen, let me tell you something. See, I'm just gonna before we leave, I'm just gonna let it be known.
Gangsters don't do social media.
We moving so that's like
opposite.
They always trying to make me take pictures and all kinds of silly shit, and I'm just like. But I know I got to do it. I know that this is a part of the brand. I know that's what it is. But I'm such a hood person. It's just like, but yeah, definitely catch me. Omar Scroggins on Twitter and OS. OS Scroggins on IG. And then what else? I don't know. I don't be on Facebook or none of that.
Find them at a block near you.
Nah, please don't find me on the block. And don't come up to me and ask me why I snitched. I didn't. They wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Ask Courtney why I snitched.
Go ask 6ix9ine.
Ask 50 why I snitched. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, definitely don't ask 6ix9ine. And don't be talking about ain't nothing. Look, I don't got nothing in common with 6ix9ine. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he might have rapped on the joint. He sound like Fredro to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's who played my big bro on one. On all this, but yeah, everything else is good, man. You know what I'm saying? Life is good, man. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for having me.
We
you know what I mean?
you, brother.
Nah,
we
man,
appreciate
all the work, man. You know what I
All
mean?
right, yeah, it's gonna be more. More gonna come.
And let Raymond know if you need him to go ahead, pick that money up from Courtney for you.
Yo,
you know
I definitely need Rima to go pick that money up. You know what I'm saying? Cause oh no, funny ass
Cowboys
story.
in the building, son.
Nah, this is a funny ass story. Yo, I was up in that. Now y'all could use this or not, but I went to the studios over at Steiner Studios where they shoot Power at, and now I did God Friended Me, on CBS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
did a
show.
guest star role, and I had to do ADR for the show, and I was in.
You gotta tell me what ADR means.
ADR is audio digital recording. So boom, what it is like on BET, this is the easiest way to explain it. On BET, when they say motherfucker, but they like Mickey Ficky. Yeah. Like it's like you doing that for yourself.
Gotcha.
So I had to do that for God Friended Me, and then I had to do at the same day I had to do a show for Blind Spot, and then they shoot both. They shoot Blind Spot, God Friended Me, Gotham, Boardwalk Empire. All of them was in the same place, and Power. Okay. So when I was seeing, after they kill you, you in Power Heaven, so they ain't supposed to see you no more. So I'm in there, I'm doing one ADR session, then I'm walking back doing a whole nother show, and they looking at me like, Omar, how you doing, buddy? What's going on? What are you doing here? And I'm sitting over there like, I got the born and raised Newark shirt on. I'm like straight out of Newark shirt on. They like, is everything okay, buddy? Are you all right?
Courtney,
you all right?
did you pay him?
It's like,
Please pay this gentleman.
hey, what's going on? It's like, did you get your check? It's like,
Wow, they was nervous.
Yeah, no, it's real.
They
know
thought you
what
came
I'm
back
saying?
mad, yeah.
Yeah, man. But the whole thing is, what's happening right now is for us to stay real. You know what I'm saying? Stay 10 toes down, 100%, all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of that. It's not a lot of that in this business. Come on, man. It's not a lot of that real. Man, you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of that in this business.
not.
If you catch it, hold on to it, because those are the people that's gonna be there for you when the shit fall down. You know what I'm saying? But thanks a lot, guys. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all.
You, bro.
Thank you for
All right.
coming
Thank
out.
you.
Yep.